Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Go So Beautiful. My name's Becky and today it's What's Up Wednesday. Or maybe I should say, Where Have I Been Wednesday? If you're interested in finding out, stay tuned and I'll tell you all about it. So, I have taken a break from YouTube and I had posted a little blurb on my community tab a couple weeks ago that I was just taking a mental health break. And the reality was I had gotten depressed and didn't feel like doing much. And I did do some sewing, but mostly it was some sewing jobs and things that people had asked me to do. And so I did that, and but I still just wasn't really enjoying it. And so I shared this with my doctor and my pastor, and had a little counseling from my pastor and my doctor, along with some wonderful ladies in a Bible study I'm in, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I realized that I was just letting my anxiety about different things in my life get to me, and it was affecting my mood and my ability to do things, my enjoyment. So if you ever get in a place where you just don't feel like doing anything, things that you normally enjoy, like sewing or anything else, I encourage you to check with your doctor, check with your counselor or the pastor if you go to church, and don't let it go, because it can lead to much more difficult things. So that's where I've been, and today I've been making some things for myself lately along with other people, and I wanted to share those with you. So the first thing, well, I'm not sure what order I made these things in, but I'm going to go in this order. I had intended to make something for So Frugal 23. Probably by March I was starting to feel better, but I'm just now getting around to filming a video. But anyway, I just didn't get it together. So, but I still wanted to make this because I had worked on it. And originally I had wanted to make a pair of pajamas. Unfortunately, I did not have enough fabric for the pajamas. And I tried to work it out, but I just couldn't. And I decided, well, if nothing else, I'm going to make the top, because that's a little more interesting than a pair of elastic waisted pajamas. So I found the Carrier top from Mood Society. Let me see if I have a picture, which was probably a mistake. But it's just a basic, it's a unisex top. It has a pocket, and you can make short sleeves and with a cuff or not. I chose not to. And I used this Simplicity fabric that I got from Joann's probably a year and a half ago, when they had all different kinds of prints, and I chose this one without any particular idea of what I was going to make. But for the challenge, I thought this would be really cute, and I love the way it came out. It's got a yoke in the back with a little pleat, and I made a contrasting collar and pocket, and it's got a simple, it does not have a button placket. It just has a facing that folds over, and then the collar doesn't have a collar stand. And this is what kind of messed me up. I've made this collar before, and so I thought I knew what I was doing, but I ended up, it took me like 2 or 3 tries to get this collar right. And I think part of it was I used the burrito method for this yoke, and in the back. And so normally when you do this type of collar, you have a seam, an exposed seam here at the shoulder. But when you do the burrito method, it's all covered. So anyway, I figured it out and I tried it on and I think it looks really cute. I'll put a picture of me up. And I do have enough fabric probably left to make shorts. So I could make shorty pajamas, but I really like pants. And if any of you see this fabric anywhere, I would be willing to buy it from you. So leave a comment below. I did look online and there is an Etsy shop that has some fabric, or at least they did a few weeks ago, but it was quite expensive. And I just said, you know, it's just for pajamas. So I may just try to find some fabric that will blend well with this. So that's the first thing I made, or one of the things I made. That's the Carry-A Top from Mood Fabrics, and it is a free pattern available. If you sign up for their newsletter, I believe, you can download any of their patterns, and they have a bazillion. All right, so the next thing I made, I was just thinking, you know, it'd be nice to have a pretty spring dress because the weather was getting warmer and I just didn't feel like I had that many. So I made the staycation tiered dress, and I guess I made this view here. And one of the reasons I had made this is I saw Tiffany from Hoosier Handmade, or Handmade Hoosier, I forget which one. Anyway, she just loves this dress and had made it several times, and I thought it looked really cute on her. And I had wanted to make this dress for a while, so and had the pattern in my stash. So again, I've had this knit fabric in my stash, and this is from Hobby Lobby, and this is just a cotton jersey knit, and you know, it's got 2 tiers, which I put on my title, my thumbnail, No More Tears. And that's because I need a break from sewing tiers. Gathering things evenly is not the most fun thing to do for me anyway. I know there's the method where you can use elastic to gather the tiers, and I don't think I had enough elastic, or I just didn't want to mess with it. So I did the old traditional method of sewing 2 lines and pulling them up. The other thing was, this only has 3/8 inch seam allowances, I think. So I had to be careful of that, but I think I did all the seams on my serger. It wasn't a difficult sew, really. It was just this gathering. And then this was just a little thing. I added a little detail with these. I put a little ruffle on the sleeves, and I also covered up my seam allowance in the back. You can see that. And that just kind of makes it a little more comfortable on my neck. So I'll be modeling this for you, and you can see how it looks. I had decided I was going to wear this for Easter. However, I really didn't have the right shoes to wear with it. It was pretty cool. I knew it was going to be cool, and I really wanted shoes as opposed to sandals. And I didn't find any. And so on Saturday, when I realized it was going to be cold Easter morning, I decided I'll make a dress that I can wear with shoes. Regular shoes. Not like I didn't have any in my closet already, but I wanted something really bright and springy. That's a kind of tradition for Easter for my family, is to make a pretty dress. that looks really springy. So I kind of decided about noon on Saturday afternoon that I was going to make the Willow wrap dress. And this is from Love Notions. And I did make the easiest version possible. I just made regular elbow length sleeves with the plain neckline, no gathers, no pleats. I think that's on this top, shows it on this top. And a regular skirt. And don't you know, I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I can get this made in one day. Especially since I'd been having so much trouble, like it seemed like I had to do things over at least twice on some of the previous makes. But I sewed this up in 3 hours. I'm pretty sure it was 3, maybe 4. And that, and then I had cut it out too. I think I cut it out in an hour or two. And I actually had to reprint part of the pattern because I did not have the right size. I bought this pattern when I first started using indie patterns, and I actually used the printed paper instead of tracing it, and I cut off the size. So I've learned my lesson now that even if you think you're going to stay a certain size, you shouldn't cut off those larger sizes. So I had this fabric from Joann's in my stash. It's a real pretty kind of periwinkle purplish blue. And it's got these white flowers on it. And I actually did a little bit of filming to show the process. I said I'm going to try and make a dress in a day. And I had it finished by 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. It just crosses over in the front, and I just, like I said, made elbow length sleeves, and then it's got kind of a semicircle skirt at the bottom. And I was very excited about wearing this. However, Easter Sunday morning, it was very cool, and I knew I was going to have to wear pantyhose, and I just didn't feel like struggling to put those pantyhose on. Actually, another thing that caused me to not feel so good mentally was I have had some physical issues with my shoulder hurting, and my neck was hurting that day. I had a little slip in the tub, and I didn't fall down completely, but I caught myself before I fell down, and I think I twisted something, and my neck I've had like a stiff neck for a few weeks now. So last Easter Sunday, I just did not feel like struggling to put those pantyhose on. And I ended up wearing this top, which is ready to wear. But I know I will get lots of wear out of this because it's so pretty. And I enjoyed it, making it so much. Speaking of what I'm wearing, this is a ready-to-wear top. So I wanted to see what I would look like in a shirt with puff sleeves, and I really like it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make some more of these. This is, there's a pattern called the Galaxy Tee, which it was free. I don't know if it still is, but it's from Pattern Scissors Cloth. And I downloaded it last year and have never made it, partly because I didn't know if I'd like the puff sleeves. But since getting this shirt, I found that I really like it. So I will be making more of those. Now I'm wearing it with my duet trousers from Love Notions, and I have to say these pants fit me better than any other pair of pants I own, and I'm hoping to be able to make them again, because I know I had to make some alterations to them, but they fit me really well. I think they look good. They haven't pilled at all, and I just really am very comfortable in these pants. They have an elastic waist, but they don't have any puckers or gathers in the back. So I'm hoping to make some more of these. And you can actually make the duet trousers in a woven fabric as well. And I have made those. I haven't worn those pants lately because I was changing something about them. Anyway, I believe the duet trousers were were on special last week from Love Notions. They were only $5. And now they have a pants making course to go with it. Okay, I've gone on way too long. I appreciate you stopping by and having a chat with me. Please let me know in the comments what you're up to, and I hope you all have enjoyed this. Please like and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. I'm going to make a real effort to make a weekly vlog like I have been, because I do love sharing things with you all and being a part of this sewing community. I mean, not too many people do this kind of thing, so I don't really have many people around me to share this kind of stuff with. So I hope you all are doing well. Take care. Here are some verses from Psalm 139 in the Bible that encouraged me in my journey through depression. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light about me be night, even the darkness is not dark to you. The night is as bright as the day, for darkness is as light with you. And then further on down, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. If you're struggling with depression, I encourage you to reach out to your doctor, to your pastor, to anyone who, your friends. Don't sit and be alone. God is there for you. Take care. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.